You're watching BlackTree on TV.
Coming to you from the Fairmont Century Plaza. It's the 5th annual celebration of Black cinema and television, presented by the Critics' Choice Association, honoring P-Valley actor Nicco Annan, Angela Bassett, writer-director-producer Elegance Bratton, Abbott Elementary star and creator Quinta Brunson, Kid Cudi, Till actress Danielle Deadwyler, from the TV series The Bear, actress Edebiri, Motown founder Barry Gordy, Brian Tyree Henry. From Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, Quincy Isaiah, Michael B. Jordan, Nanny producer, director, writer Nikyatu Jusu, Jonathan Majors, The Woman King director Gina Prince-Bythewood, and the cast of The Wonder Years. Here's your host, actor and comedian, Bellamy.
First and foremost, tonight, I'm excited to be your host. Tonight is about celebration. Tonight is about Black excellence. We have so much talent in this room. It feels good. There is nothing but royalty in this room. Give a round of applause for that. Okay. If you are not Black tonight, you want to be Black, because clap if you happen to be Black right now. Boy, this is super, super amazing for me to be here, because the night is the night. This is one of those nights that when this is on TV, people are gonna be like, why wasn't I there? Oh my God, they had everybody. We have the Queen, Angela Bassett, in the building. We have the King, Barry Gordy, in the building. We have the Princess, Quinta Brunson, in the building. And we have the Prince, Michael B. Jordan, in the building. That's how we doing it all night, energy and fun. Here to present the first award. He's the brilliant director of this year's deeply moving Korean war drama, Devotion, which is about Jesse Brown, the Navy's first Black aviator. Welcome to the stage, J.D. Dillard. Everybody.
Being able to tell the story of Devotion has been one of the greatest honors of my life. And that honor was not only getting to tell the true story of Jesse Brown, the Navy's first Black aviator, and it wasn't only getting to bring a piece of my father's own experience as a naval flight officer 30 years behind Jesse to screen, but the honor was also in getting to direct Jonathan Majors. One of the first things I learned about Jonathan was how there would be no half measure with him. This wasn't just an agreement to shoot a film, but for Jonathan, it was to give a voice to a trailblazing brother of ours whose story ended too early. Every step of Jonathan's process is focused on the relentless pursuit of the truth. That quality became our film's sharpest tool in telling the story of a real man, one whose legacy we are looking to preserve. Let's take a look at some of Jonathan's extraordinary work in Devotion.
This drug test in flight school? They made me do it 10 times. They dumped ice in the water, put weights in my flight suit, but every time, I made it out. Can't tell you how many times people have told me to give up, quit. That's why you can't always do what you're told. If I did, I wouldn't be here.
It is my distinct pleasure to present my dear brother, Jonathan Majors, with the Actor Award for Film.
All right. What's up, Uncle George? Oh man, it's a true honor to be in front of y'all. I feel like I'm supposed to say first, giving honor to God, and then walk through, and then like I used to do at my mama's church. So many folks in here. But I think I will do that. First, giving honor to God. I'm just happy to be standing here. Secondarily, thank you, Critics' Choice Association. Amen. Jesse Brown was the first black naval aviator. There's a lot of folks in this room who understand what it means to be black. And there's a lot of folks in this room that understand what it means to strive for excellence in a society that is not necessarily built for you to do so. December 4th, 1950, Ensign Jesse Brown gave the ultimate sacrifice and became a war hero. He did some tremendous acts, and he is still there back in Korea. That's 70 years and 1 day ago. And the honor of tonight is that way over there, after all that time, somehow the miracle of this brilliant, excellent black man has made its way into this room. And his legacy has made its way onto the screen, and the story is being told and understood. And hopefully, those acts and that ambition will allow for whoever it is to go back and bring him back home where he belongs. The award, of course, is for our brother, Jesse Brown. And I feel honored to accept it on his behalf through the work that he allowed me to do. And God bless y'all. It's gonna be an incredible night. And the ice is broken. We've started, it's on. And I'm gonna go eat my chicken because I gotta keep my weight up. All right, love y'all, thank you, appreciate it.
The Supporting Actor Award for Film was presented by actor David Oyelowo to Brian Tyree Henry for his performance in Causeway.
I stand before you in this room of people who truly raised me. And what I mean by that is that I was raised by television, I was raised by film, I was raised by you all. And I just want to say thank you first and foremost to all of you for giving me a place to feel seen and a place to belong.
Coming up, Michael B. Jordan, Blackish creator Kenya Barris, Kid Cudi, and Billy D. Williams. Plus, Motown founder Berry Gordy receives the Icon Award when the 5th annual celebration of Black cinema and television returns. The Actor Award for Television was presented to P-Valley star Nicco Annan by his co-star, Jay Alphonse, and show creator and showrunner, Katori Hall.
I thank you, Katori Hall, for bending your elbows and making room at the table for artists to flex their soul work. I thank you because I know that this is not often that an artist gets to have this opportunity. I'm grateful for you. It is so important that we continue to change the way that we love one another and that we show up for one another. And I thank you for seeing this work and this sweat. I say to the artists, let's keep painting the canvas of the world that we see and that we want to see.
Welcome to the stage, executive producer of Netflix Intergalactic, Kenya Barris.
Good evening, how are you? What is a groundbreaker? When I think of the term, one name comes instantly to mind, Scott Mescudi. Or as many of you in the room know him as Kid Cudi. As a recording artist, he was one of the first to propel himself and his music on the internet onto the SoundCloud. And as a warrior in that industry, he created a poetic and hypnotic style via the relatively new platform and galvanized an entire generation. He soon became a multi-hyphenate and crossed mediums and began acting, then producing. From that came the television event Intergalactic. Scott had a knack for teaming up with uniquely talented and highly creative individuals, including the great Virgil Abloh, may he rest in peace. The result was a visually stunning, culturally forward, authentically insightful, animated Black love story for everyone. Here's a look at the amazing and brilliant Intergalactic.
You gonna ride that to ballet?
Ha ha, funny. Nah, get on.
You know, I came here in a Maybach.
Yeah, and you're leaving on a mongoose. Unless you don't want to ruin that little cocktail dress of yours. What is that, anyway? Prada?
It's Valentino, and don't try and play me.
Never have I seen someone so pretty, wow, it's pretty wild, crazy. Caught me looking such a vision, oh, so pretty, wow, it's pretty wild, crazy. You look at me, hope you can see, no.
You trust me?
As my heart beats, I'm the lonely man, baby.
I am so proud of that project, and I'm equally proud of my brother and proud to present this award to Scott Kid Cudi Mescudi, my man.
Amen. 2016, I relapsed on cocaine after 6 years of sobriety, and I was dealing with suicidal thoughts. And I checked myself into rehab, I got help, but when I was in rehab, I told myself that if I make it out of this, you know, because there was a lot of talk about like if I was gonna give up music and just chill out for a little while, but I was like, if I make it out of this, if I make it past this moment, I'm gonna do everything I ever wanted to do. I'm gonna put my all into everything I ever wanted to, everything that I ever imagined, and I'm gonna be the best me I could be. I believed in this story, I knew what we had, and I knew it was something that people haven't seen before, you know? Just like a Black love story in an animated space, you've just never seen that, you know? So I say all that, I have some things written down, if you don't mind. I have some things written down, just so I didn't forget, because I'm a stoner, sometimes I forget. Thank you for this. This is truly an honor. This is crazy. Thank you to the Critics' Choice Association for this. But this wouldn't all be possible without Kenya, Mike Moon, Elizabeth Porter, Fletcher Mools, Ian Edelman, Maurice Williams, Karina Manischel, my rock, my partner in crime, Karina, Dennis Cummings, my brother, since the 3rd grade. Now he's my manager. How about that? Yeah. Mike Pinketh and the whole team at Netflix, thank you for seeing the vision. They truly saw it and they understood from the first meeting. They got it immediately, and the next day they said they wanted to buy it. It was like a crazy experience, you know? So thank you to Netflix and everyone who watched it and everybody who supported it, who told a friend about it. Thank you for spreading the word. And this is just the beginning. You will hear my name again. Mad Solo on the rise. We ain't going nowhere. Holla at me.
The Breakthrough Film Award went to director, writer, producer Nikyatu Jusu for her film Nanny, presented by one of its stars, Cinqua Walls.
I'm endlessly thankful to be in the company of people who are change makers, who are truth tellers, who are paving the way for our community as Black creatives. One of my favorite intellectuals, Saidiya Hartman, says, so much of the work of oppression is policing the imagination. There's a reason so many of us are shut out of film and TV creation, motion picture. It grants us the power to define ourselves for ourselves. Black women have been imagining alternate futures for so long, by nature of our very desire to not only survive, but thrive within worlds rarely made for us. Daddy, thank you for instilling in me, as if by osmosis, that not only do I belong in any room, I also have the potential to transform said room.
Suzanne DePass and Billy D. Williams present the Icon Award to Motown founder Berry Gordy. And later, Angela Bassett receives the Career Achievement Award when the 5th annual celebration of Black cinema and television continues.
On a show like this, when it's this kind of fun, we can have impromptu moments. We got a little sweat situation backstage. I'll explain it. Oh, hold on. Cudi made a mistake. He went through a little something. He got a little nervous. Go ahead, Cudi.
I forgot to thank my mommy. Mommy, I love you. All right. I love you.
That is so live. He was backstage shook. He was like, Bill, man, I don't even know, man. I had it in my head. And I ain't never won nothing before. And I forgot my mama. I realized when I was in the bathroom, damn. Our next presenter is a television and film producer and is the first African-American and the first African-American female to be nominated for Best Original Screenplay. It gives me incredible joy to bring to one of the nicest spirits in the music TV game, Miss Susan DePass.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life has shown you? Where I'm going to? Hey, you. Do you get what you're hoping for when you look?
What I want to say about Berry Gordy, as we all know as the record man, is the incredible impact that he had in television and film. And most people don't really make that connection because the record stuff and the music stuff is so overpowering and so indelible and so, entrenched in our zeitgeist. But his vision is, you bet on yourself. And no one can take that from you, even if you fail. Berry Gordy has not failed in so many instances. And I'm very happy to say that we have a special surprise for Mr. Gordy tonight. There's someone who wants to present him with his award, Billy D. Williams.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. It feels really, really good to be here on this very special night. We're working with Berry Gordy, Suzanne DePass, and the entire Motown Productions is something I will never, never forget. It is so deep in my soul. When I first met Berry at my audition for Lady Sings the Blues, Berry Gordy was for me, a visionary, a genius, and a man with a dream bigger and more powerful than all the challenges he faced. Although, I remember one time when Berry said, don't call me a genius, I'll have no place to go. And what is Berry now? Well, what's bigger than a genius? Icon. That sounds pretty accurate. What he accomplished in the world of TV and film changed Hollywood forever and for the better. Berry, you are truly an icon, and we are all here to salute you and all your accomplishments. On behalf of the Critics' Choice Association, it is truly my honor to present. Give me this back, please. To present you with this celebration of Black cinema and Television Icon Award.
Okay, that's well, thank you so much. I am so happy tonight. Billy D. Williams is such a surprise to me, and Suzanne, who I'd like to say kind of made me a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know, we made each other, okay.
Okay. Okay, well, that's great. Well, thank you so much.
The Rising Star Award was presented to Edebiri for her role in the series The Bear by author and journalist Brooke Obie.
Coming up as a writer and a stand-up, you hear so many horror stories of the only Black person in the room. And so much of my career has not been that experience. And I know full and well that's because of the people in this room. People have continued to work and make space, not just for themselves, but for those who come after them. And it's thrilling and important to me to know that one day I can do that for others.
Coming up, Michael B. Jordan and Abbott Elementary creator and star, Quinta Brunson, when the 5th annual celebration of Black cinema and television returns. Our second Rising Star Award was presented to Quincy Isaiah for his role as Magic Johnson in the series Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, by executive producers and writers Rodney Barnes and Max Borenstein.
I just want to say thank you for this award and just recognizing the work that I've done and just being on this stage and being in this room with the people that I'm in this room with. It's crazy, yo.
Billy D, if you still here, you better get out of here. I just told my auntie you was here. She was like, she in the car. So you might want to get out of here right now. All right, here to present the Actress Award for Television, producer and director whose steady hand has helmed multi-Emmy winning series such as The Office, Nurse Jackie, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Fargo, and Parks and Recreation, just to name a few. He's currently the executive producer and series director for everyone's favorite Emmy Award-winning comedy, Abbott Elementary. Welcome, Randall Einhorn, everybody.
Quinta Brunson is a comedic genius, an Emmy Award-winning writer, lifetime student of television, and the mastermind behind one of the most celebrated TV series in recent memory, Abbott Elementary. Her idea to create a mockumentary about an underserved Philadelphia grammar school was simple, yet brilliant. Timely, and yet timeless. The students and faculty of Abbott have made us laugh, warmed our hearts, all at the same time, which is not an easy task. It makes us all so proud that the show has soared to such great heights and been celebrated by critics and everyone who watches it. This is a very special cast we put together, but with Quinta at the helm, they are even more extraordinary. Let's take a look at her creation, Abbott Elementary.
Well, I broke up with Tyree, as you know, which was, breakups are hard for anyone. I took it as an opportunity to grow. Not physically, of course, because I can't reach the top shelves in my apartment. Tariq used to get the plates. But ultimately, I was just so excited to start the new year. Breaking up with Tariq was so much the right choice that, I was basically able to fast-track that breakup. No crying, no depression, wah, wah. And no more bringing my problems into school. That was old right-sided part, Janine. I'm a fully formed adult, and this year is gonna be different. What in the world? Ava! Why is a man cooking ribs in my parking spot? What is happening?
It's game day, baby.
It's development week.
Here's a development. You either got to park on the street or give me $50 for your spot. I'm making extra money.
This award is so well-deserved, and I'm more than proud to present you, Quinta Brunson, with the Actress Award for Television.
This year has been just a year for me of extreme highs, which I feel like everyone in the room has seen, but it's also been a year of extreme lows, of loss and grief, and having complicated emotions while having really amazing accomplishments for a show I love so much. I love Abbott. It is more than just a project for me. It's home, it's family. And I say all that to say that this year I was fortunate enough to win many awards and have many accomplishments, but to be in a room full of Black people is something that continues to be unreal. There aren't words for it. There aren't words for the nourishment you get, from the enrichment you get from seeing certain people. A specific experience I had was getting ready for the Emmys. I didn't know if we were gonna win. I didn't think we'd win anything. I was just a girl going to the Emmys for the first time for a show I created. Enough award in itself. And when I was leaving the store I was at, I was coming down the elevator, and the elevator opens, and Angela Bassett is there. About to go up and get her dress, and I was gonna leave her alone because people probably Angela all over you all the time. So I was gonna leave you alone. But you gave me the warmest love that I think I needed at the moment. Life was moving very fast, and you slowed me down really quickly to tell me that you were proud of me. And that is what I mean about the kind of warmth you get from Black people. And I love you too, and I'm so appreciative of this. Thank you for watching my show. Thank you, Randall, for believing in my show. I just thank you, and this is a wonderful night. I'm having the best time ever. All right, bye, you guys. Bye.
The Actress Award for Film was presented to Danielle Deadwyler for Till by her co-star Sean Patrick Thomas.
Quantum listening is listening to more than one reality simultaneously. Mothers do this. One focuses on a point and changes that point by listening. Mamie Till Mobley shifted her own mothering through tragedy from singular to the many, which is an act I've been learning and relearning from as we continue to share this film globally. Quantum listening is listening in as many ways as possible simultaneously, Oliveros continued, changing and being changed by the listening. I believe that we do this, and I will continue to do this as an artist, a mother, a homie, a student, a comrade, a thinker, a learner, and an all-around flawed human being. So cheers, everyone, to infinite Black realities, and cheers to change. Thank you for listening, and thank you for this honor.
Next, Michael B. Jordan gets the Melvin Van Peebles Trailblazer Award, and Angela Bassett receives the Career Achievement Award when the 5th annual celebration of Black cinema and television returns. The Ensemble Award for Television was presented to the cast of The Wonder Years by the CEO and president of BlackTree Media, Jamal Fingley.
Thank you so much to the Critics' Choice Association for recognizing us in the Ensemble of The Wonder Years. We love working on this show, and we are so excited to be here tonight with you all. Everyone here inspired us so much as actors. We'd also like to thank Saladin Patterson and our showrunner and our incredible directors and crew members that help make The Wonder Years such a special show.
And we would also like to thank our parents and our families for all of their love and support.
All right, let's keep it moving. Our next award is very, very special, as it is named after one of our true legends, an actor, director, writer, Mr. Melvin Van Peebles. The Van Peebles family is Black Hollywood royalty, and for those in the room who have seen Melvin's work, you know It also means cinematic excellence. Here to present the Melvin Van Peebles Trailblazer Award to Michael B. Jordan is the director of Just Mercy and Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. Just met him backstage, cool as hell, Destin Daniel Creighton. Let's go.
Shakespeare once said that the purpose of acting is to hold a mirror up to nature, to show us who we really are. No fronts, no facades. Michael B. Jordan has been doing this since the moment he stepped into this industry. When we see him on screen or in person, we're not only connecting to his strength, his wit, his perfect smile and muscles. We're also connecting to the part of him that we see in ourselves. This is the miracle of Michael B. Jordan, his unapologetic humanity that fuels his work as an actor, producer, activist, businessman, and now with Creed 3, his debut as a director. Let's take a brief look at some of Michael's work to date.
I just don't want to play. I just don't want to play no more.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it by myself.
That's us, man.
I mean, I don't even have any talents.
What are you talking about? You don't have talent. You have talent.
That kid is something special.
You got talent. Good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Look at me! Where the f is Wallace?
I want to rewrite history. We past talking.
Then maybe you just have to find it.
The world's gonna start over, and this time we're on top.
Each of us is more than the worst thing that we've ever done. We can change this world for the better. If we can look at ourselves closely and honestly, we will see that we all need justice. We all need mercy. And perhaps we all need some measure of unmerited grace. Thank you.
It is my honor to present the Melvin Van Peebles Trailblazer Award to my good friend, Michael B. Jordan.
There's a quote that I know many are familiar with. The highest human act is to inspire. I stand here on the shoulders of giants among some of the most talented creatives in Hollywood, inspired by those who come before me, and challenging myself and others to inspire the next generation of actors, directors, and filmmakers. I've had the honor of working with incredible directors throughout my career. Ryan Coogler, Destin, Denzel Washington. They created films that celebrate and highlight Black culture in all of its complexity and nuance without conforming to Hollywood norms. It's a privilege to continue that nuance, the legacy of bringing our stories to the big screen, both in front and behind the camera. Directing my first film tested me in more ways than I knew was possible. Kenya, why didn't you tell me that this was one of the hardest undertakings I would ever have to endure? I look at this table, I look at people that have known me, my entire life, and they are responsible for why I'm here. So this is my why. Only 6% of all directors and writers and producers in America are Black. 6%. So that's my why also. I'm gonna continue to keep showing up day in and day out and represent this room, my community, my culture, and making it as universal as possible. I'll see you guys soon.
The Social Justice Award was presented by the Oscar and Emmy-nominated actress and Grammy-winning singer Andra Day to writer-director Elegance Bratton for The Inspection.
To receive a Social Justice Award for The Inspection, a film inspired in part by the intersecting oppressions I faced as a Black gay man in a Don't Ask, Don't Tell Marine Corps, is heady stuff indeed. As I navigate my future in this industry, I'll always remember this award as a reminder that doing the work begins with showing up as my authentic self. We must take this moment and make it a movement. The love we have for ourselves, our culture, and most importantly, each other, will be the force that makes social justice for all possible. Each day we get up and face the world in this skin is an act of protest against a system that exists we don't exist, and that our needs are not real. Well, here I am, right here in the flesh. We refuse to be erased, and we demand to be heard.
Still to come, the final award of the night, the Career Achievement Award to Angela Bassett, when the 5th annual celebration of Black cinema and television continues. The Director Award for Film was presented to Gina Prince-Bythewood for The Woman King, presented by one of the film stars, Tuso Mbedu.
Every film is a miracle, but this film feels like cinematic reparations. And when I look at all the next level work that's being honored tonight, I think we are all doing that. We are putting lasting images into the world that can inspire us to be warriors, to be a pilot, to be a queen, an activist, the coolest teacher, to be in love. The Woman King also writes a history that has been deliberately distorted. Research has always been an integral part of my process. Making this film has taught me the importance of understanding who is telling our story. We cannot allow those who have never shown respect to us to dictate our truth.
And now it is time to present the final honor of the evening. I am so excited. The prestigious Career Achievement Awards. Yes, this is the one. This is definitely the one. Previous honorees include Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry, and Delroy Lindo. Here to present is the star of Apple TV series Roar, Stars Gaslit, and Showtime's City on a Hill. She is certainly making her mark in our industry. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Lauren Ebanks.
Good evening. Can I celebrate Angela Bassett with y'all for a little bit? Dearest Angela, gratitude is what I think we all have for your exemplary grace and thoughtfulness that you've carried through each and every level of your unprecedented career. Thank you for venerating our ancestors like Betty Shabazz, Rosa Parks, and Coretta Scott King, and allowing us to know them more deeply. Thank you for putting your classically trained foot in that one scene in Wakanda Forever and every role that you play. And most importantly, thank you for showing us who you are, a heroine on screen and even more so in real life. Let's get a glimpse into Angela's amazing career.
I know what it's like to have your own blood walk out on me. I just can't walk out.
Look at me. I'm serious. I love you.
What happened to the music? I thought this was supposed to be a party.
Sometimes you don't know what your life is gonna turn out like. Not even when you plan it.
Sit your ass down before I raise my voice and make a fool out of both of us.
Now, it's my time to talk.
That's your best shot. You can't do no better than that. Come on.
Well, it won't go down like that again. Not this time, not today. I'm happy for you. What you gonna do? I don't know. Do what you wanna do. I don't care. I got a room full of people who come to see me. You hear me? Come to see me. Life is but a dream.
How are you feeling today, Mama?
Proud.
Thank you, Times Infinity, and congratulations to the recipient of the Celebration of Black Cinema and Television Career Achievement Award, Angela Bassett.
Thank you so much. Oh, God, you don't know how good that makes a person feel. I'd like to thank the Critics' Choice Association for this Career Achievement Award. And I am truly honored to be in the room with you and to be counted among the list of esteemed recipients this evening. I must also take a moment to express gratitude to the women who have a lifetime of love in my heart and in my spirit, whose stories I've been honored to tell. From Bernadine, Stella, and Queen Ramonda, to Rosa Parks, Tina Turner, Coretta Scott King, Betty Shabazz. My representation of you on the screen put me on a path that a little Black girl, a high school student living in the Jordan Park Housing Project in St. Petersburg, Florida, could have only dreamed of. Because of you, my dreams were not only fulfilled, but your stories have been immortalized on film for future generations to discover, to fall in love with, and to enjoy, to be inspired by your life. Because of God's hand in your life and in mine, you will never be forgotten. Thank you for having allowed me to be the vessel through which your extraordinary journeys are told. To my Marvel, Disney, and Black Panther family, Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige, Louis D'Esposito, Victoria Alonso, Nate Moore, my fellow cast, Michael B. and Joe, thank you for an extraordinary return visit to Wakanda. This was a journey of healing, of love, and of family, and we took it together. I will always treasure this experience with you. Now, to Courtney B. Vance and our children, Bronwyn and Slater, you are my rock and my North Star. Thank you for giving me the space to be mom, to be wife, and to be Angela. Love you. And to the universe of Marvel fans, thank you for being on this journey with us. I appreciate you. Know that you are the lifeblood that keeps the MCU stories and characters alive. Alive. We couldn't do it without you. Wakanda forever. Ever and ever. Thank you.
I want to thank you guys for allowing me to be your host tonight. coming out and enjoying Black excellence. My name is Bill Bellamy. I'll see you.